Hey, Shalom, Israel. I want to first start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto the Akim, the sincere Akim, the potential elect that are pushing this word in faith, truth, and in sincerity. So, Shalom. Mr. Brother Yutana from the GMS Houston camp, coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And today I wanted to go into this lesson, man, about being warned. And you know, on the day of the return of the Lord Yahweh Shai, there's not gonna be no excuses, man. Nobody's gonna be able to stand and say, "Hey, man, I didn't know," or "I didn't hear about this," or "Nobody told me nothing." You know, now you gonna have some other excuses, of course, like, "Man, I wasn't ready for this. Man, I thought they was BSing. You know, I ignored it, but I didn't know." It's not gonna be an excuse, or "Nobody told me anything." You know, none of those, and no excuses gonna stand, man. You know, either you're gonna be delivered or you're gonna be destroyed, and those are the only two options. But everybody gets their fair warning, man. All throughout Israel, nobody's not going to be able to say, "I wasn't warned." And the warning also goes out to us, the prophets that go out and preach, man, that go out and teach on the highways and byways, man. You know, we get a warning just like they, man, just like everybody else. Nobody's going to be able to say, "I wasn't warned," or "I didn't know." I'm going to bring out a few scriptures, man, and pray that the potential elect be edified. And the first scripture I'm going to bring out is Ezekiel chapter 33. I'm going to start at verse 7. Well, you know what? I'm going to start at verse 6. Ezekiel 33 and 6, and it reads, "But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at the watchman's hand." So right out from the gate, man, the first thing is, as watchmen, we got to say something, man. You know, if we don't warn you, we don't blow that trumpet, then we're not doing our jobs, man. You know, this ain't no, and we don't know when the sword is coming, man. You know, we don't know when anything is going to happen. We know it's going to, and it'll be soon. But, you know, people have actually come up, "Well, what day? You know, what time? This shit. When is he coming back?" When he gets here, you know. But the point is that our job is to warn you, man. You know, and that's what we do. You don't have to like it, you know, but that's not up to you whether or not you like it, and it ain't up to us whether you receive it or not. Our job is to simply warn you, you know, and as prophets, that's what we do, you know. Verse 7, "So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." And that's another cut right there. This is only for Israel, man. We only warning our people, and right now it's only the elect of Israel that this warning is actually for, you know. And that you know, it just don't include you other nations, man. This ain't for you, and I'm not sorry about saying that. You know, some people say, "Well, I'm sorry, this ain't for you." Well, I'm not sorry. So therefore, thou shalt hear the word in my mouth and warn them from me. So there it is, man. Our job is to warn you, coming straight from the mouth of the Most High, man. You know, we're not giving you our words, telling you, "Thus said the Most High power," man. You know, and then so you'll have no excuse. If you've heard anybody, any of these great millstone videos, sit downs, live shows on the block, you come by, bro, you've been warned. You know, there's one thing they won't be able to, nobody be able to say, man, in Israel or in Babylon, nowhere throughout Babylon or anywhere else, man. Man, I didn't, the great millstone, them dudes didn't tell me shit. No, you a lie, Slick. You were warned, man. Because we're commanded to, and warn them from me, from the Most High. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. You know, verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at thine hand. And I don't want your blood, and I know I can speak for any brother in a great millstone. We don't want your blood on our hand, and we doing all we can to get your blood off our hands. We were commanded to warn you, and here we are. The warning is going out, and it's going to continue to go out. But it's not a catch, but I can't think of another phrase or the way to say this. It's a catch to this thing. The warning ain't going out forever, man. We're closely approaching the time of the famine of the word, so we're not going to be out there forever. Don't look up and be like, well, you know what? I just invested. I got 401. I got stocks. I got this. I'm gonna get back with them dudes in about 10 or 15 years. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna work out, man. Because this won't go that far, man. And I'm not saying we know when it's going down, but it ain't gonna be long, man. So like I said, we're not gonna be out there warning you forever. Time is drastically running out, man. Yeah, as we speak, time is running out, man. That clock is ticking, man. Just like in a football game, if you down by 5 or 6 points and the other team has the ball, you got no timeout, and there's 2 minutes left in the game. All they're gonna do is run the ball and just let the clock run, and then all you can do is watch the clock, man. Time is running out, and that's where we are, man. Time is running out. But I'm gonna get back on these scriptures. I don't want to just verse 9. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way, to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. In other words, we warned you, your blood is not on our hands anymore. We did what we were commanded to do, and personally, man, personally, hopefully, if I'm one of the elect, man, personally, shit, I don't want no 2/3 niggas blood on my hand, man. That's not the look you want standing before the Most High. I told you to warn these people, and what did you do? Nothing. You didn't do what you were commanded to do. So guess what? That's your ass now, man. And I don't want to have that conversation with the Most High, man. But we're putting a warning out, man. And it says, the people will say, well, who are y'all supposed to be? Man, we're doing with the prophets, man. Doing what we were commanded to do. I'm going to bring this out, man. This is Amos 3. And I'm going to start at verse 6. And it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Surely the Lord's power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And that's where that comes from, man. These things have been revealed to the men of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and it's a trickle-down effect. If they learned, they taught. The men under them learned and taught, and so on and so forth, starting with them. So those secrets have been revealed unto the men of the Lord, and we go out and we tell you, this is what's going on. This is what's happening now as it pertains to what is happening right now in present day, and those things to come, So we prophesy, man. We tell you that thing that is to come before it actually comes. And as simple as that, man, But woe unto us if we don't tell you, you know. And we don't want that blood on our hands, man. So like I said, man, you know, you've been warned, you have a fair warning, and there will be no excuses in that day. And just real quick, I'm gonna bring this out real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 9:16. And it says, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. You know, we don't have nothing to glorify, man. We're not to glorify us. This ain't about us. We're not out there taking selfies and trying to be seen and you know, and sending shout outs to niggas and big mama and you know, cousins and shit on the block. You know, we're not doing that, man. You know, it's just a necessity, man. That's in us to do, just like the prophets of old. Just like Jeremiah said, man, it's like a fire shut up in your bones, you know. It's in you to do, go do it, you know. Don't be one of them Luke 9:62 niggas, man, putting your hand to the plow and then turning away. You know, as it says, no man having put his hand to the plow and turning back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High, roughly paraphrasing it, Luke 9:62. But, as Paul said, man, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel, man. And woe means destruction. And we don't want your blood on our hands. And we don't want to be destroyed, man. So we do what we're commanded to do. Man, that was it on that, man. I just wanted to touch on that because that was on my spirit, man. But that's a heavy statement, man. Woe unto me, woe is unto me if I preach not